Cryptocurrency is full of opinions. You don't have to look very far to find someone that has either a positive outlook on crypto or a negative outlook on crypto. And they're not afraid to share their opinion with you. Depending on where you look, that's what you're going to get. What do I mean? At the end of the day, all you really have is you at the end of the day in cryptocurrency. The only person you really have is you. Who you choose to associate with or take in their messages, that's going to it's going to reflect in your growth or your decline in the crypto market. I want to talk about this today because as things start creeping more into crypto's favor and that all big time is approaching for altcoin season. Everybody's talking about altcoin season. What's going to happen in altcoin season? A lot of you like with I've never experienced that. It's hard to believe, I know. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that you're going to reach a point, if you haven't already reached it, where you have a hard time holding on to cryptos you once had complete belief in. I mean, complete belief. Because either your favorite YouTuber has talked about it till they're blue in the face, myself included, or, you've listened to a combination of those people. And if you're fortunate enough to have people in your life, whether it be friends or family members, that enjoy crypto as well, well, you're getting it from that direction too. But what about when someone bashes your crypto or someone that you know close to you suddenly turns on your crypto project and their once zeal that they had for this project that you both hold or either held turns into disgust, and they're like, I got rid of that a long time ago. I'm done with that crypto. They don't really give you a reason for it, but they say everything that they believed in that crypto is no longer. You're going to be tempted to sell if you haven't already, because someone told you that they don't believe in this particular project that you had come to love and cherish. Well, if someone telling you that they no longer believe in that project is enough to make you sell, whose belief and conviction were you really tied to? It certainly wasn't your own, else you would still hold on. I'm not saying don't listen to such people that come to you and they say such things. How dare they? Crap all over an Aerodrome Finance or a Casper, a Velodrome, a ICP, Turbo Token, Bitcoin. How dare them say that this token is not going to blast off this planet while leaving all of these bags of money for you? Who's to say it's not going to happen? But what if they're right? These are things you struggle with when you're holding your portfolio. What if they're right? I want to retire this crypto cycle, or I want to lease, start a business, or maybe put a down payment on a house. But now they're saying that this crypto is not going to do as well, if at all. Matter of fact, they're saying something is shady about the dev team to that crypto. I don't like it no more. So you struggle with that, and then you wake up and you say, I'm selling. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of this token. I'm getting rid of it. Without doing your due diligence and finding out what could they be talking about. But first, do this person even have a dog in the fight? Who are they following? What do they believe? Have they done their own research? Like you should have, or like you already are. You see, I meant that no one can make you sell your crypto back. So, what I mean to say is we have to stop listening to people who don't have a dog in the fight. Some of you, and I guarantee this happens because it happened to me last cycle. Some of you are dealing with people who, one, don't even believe in cryptocurrency and its technology and where cryptocurrency can go in the next few years to decade. A lot of people don't even believe in that. A lot of people still believe it's a scam. And for some reason, they want or they feel a need to share their non-belief with you because they know you believe so hard in crypto. So they instantly try to put some of their beliefs on you. And this crypto is not the only place you see that. We see it in life, period. You don't believe me? Try telling someone that you know that you're going to be a millionaire and watch their reaction. Watch their reaction. Now, if it's somebody close to you, they probably already know what your biggest dreams are. But you try telling someone that's maybe an associate or maybe their family or a friend or whatever, but they don't know you like that. And try telling them some of your wildest dreams, big dreams. Or I give you a better one. Try telling someone that you're going to start a business. And if you want, you can share with them what type of business it is. A lot of people are going to instantly come at you and say, well, most businesses, they fail within the first couple of years or 3 years. Statistics say, and that's what statistics does say. But you know that already. Why do they have to share that with you? Why is it so hard for somebody to pat you on the back and say, you know what? Statistics may say that, but I believe in you. Why can't the same be said in cryptocurrency? And this is why I say it is important to spend time with people that are going in the direction you're going rather than people from your past. If those people, you guys have lost things in common. I'm not saying cut all these people out your life. Yeah, you can still, they are still cool people with you, but they may not be as hungry as you. And I can tell you from experience, that will get on you like a plague. You have to stay committed. And anybody who work at a job, at a place of employment where everyone is either hateful or they hate being there or they're full of drama, no matter how you try to insulate yourself from that, you still have to return to that place every day. And before long, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start feeling some of that negativity. It happens in crypto as well. It happens in crypto as well. I've made it I perfected, shall I say, the art of protecting my energy. I've protected that. And I keep negativity out. Of course, unless I live in a cave somewhere, you're not going to be able to keep everything out. But I've mastered knowing people and knowing genuine people when I see them. So and for one, I've also mastered, and I want you guys to as well, because this is part of growing rich and growing happy. You have to start mastering your energy and your mentality, what you think about, what you concentrate on. And when you see someone is knocking you off balance or getting you out the way of your dreams with their bullshit, you have to be so convicted and so dedicated to what you want that you have to be able to leave that situation and say, well, I will love you. But like my grandma said, and she's always taught me that, is I'm going to feed you with a long-handled spoon. So that's what you have to do in order to make it in crypto. You have to start feeding some people around you with a long-handled spoon. There's no other way to look at it. Sometimes, until at least you get strong enough to where you're so insulated that the haters and the people who crap on your tokens and the people who crap on your dreams, sometimes you have to keep your big dreams in crypto. You have to keep them private. You have to keep them private because they're fragile. Dreams are fragile in the beginning. In the very beginning, they're fragile. So you have to protect them with everything you have, and to do that, you have to not share some of that. A lot of you guys out there, you got great big dreams. We've talked about it in the community. We talk about it down below, and I love it. I believe each one of you can make that happen. All of those dreams you have, those big dreams you have, I believe each one of you can make it happen. Guarantee it. But it's not going to come without some type of sacrifice. No, I'm not saying sacrifice some swine or something like that, like they did back in the Old Testament. But I'm saying it's going to sacrifice leaving some of those relationships behind that may not be going into the direction that you want to go to. But I've learned when it comes to cryptocurrency, I've told a lot of people about crypto. I do. But I don't force it. I never force it because I've realized either people see the opportunity that you see or they just don't. Only thing I can do, and I do it on this channel, I can only bring you facts, statistics, charts, and my opinion at the end of the day. I can only bring you my opinion. But above all of that, I try to bring you guys good energy because I know how important that is to reach some of these goals that you're looking for. So what if someone that you know don't have the conviction and belief in the token that you have? So what? You have to ask yourself at the end of the day. You don't even have to ask yourself why. You pretty much have to ask yourself, well, do that person do the same type of research that I do? That's where a lot of your conviction in crypto or your big dreams should come from. I guarantee a lot of you have a lot of big dreams outside of crypto, and you very well should. And I bet you those dreams, whether it's been a house, a business, retirement, you've put a lot of work into figuring out what that's going to look like. You've done the research. Therefore, can't no one tell you if you use to land a big sum of money, how to spend it to make your life and your family's life better because you put in the work. If you want to go buy a house, you know what type of house. With inflations and where inflation is today, you know how much it's going to set you back, and you know how much money you're going to need. Whether it's a business, you already know, I need to know this, I need this piece of equipment. You've done the research. So if somebody come along, as a matter of fact, you even know if there's a need for that business, what that market look like. At least I hope you do. So if somebody sit there and they tell you, well, you know, most businesses fail in 3 years, and I wouldn't really do that if I were you. I would, why don't you get this type of business? Why don't you shut the hell up? Because I've done the work. I'm not saying I'm not going to entertain some of these things because, again, unless you entertain them, I say you should at least listen to, and this is why I get on you guys when it comes to cryptocurrency, because I believe you have to at least entertain other ideas or other tokens that somebody will come to you with. And as long as you have a solid foundation, a whisper can't knock you off of your overall belief and things that you've come to know, not think, know about the crypto market. A lot of people are going to, as things wrap up, and you've probably already see it now. Just look on YouTube. Everybody has a new token that they want to push to you. But how do you insulate against that? Solid research. Everybody's gonna whisper in your ear. You could go on YouTube right now. People gonna tell you Casper's bad. Man, they're gonna tell you even Bitcoin's bad. Here's why you should sell it. Here's why you shouldn't hold this much in this particular asset. Here's what you should do. Here, you should buy this token over here. Let me tell you something. The biggest thing that I learned, even because of last cycle and just because of life in general. But I'm gonna say it in crypto terms. Chances are, if you're holding a crypto that everyone else loves, and you have to look really hard to find someone that's not crapping on that token, especially if it's something that hasn't been around a while, you have to look and dig. And then from the you get the general sense that everybody pretty much loves this token. Yes, I got one. Well, guess what? And I'm gonna say Bitcoin for this, and I'm not crapping on Bitcoin. But if I am, so what? You've done your research, but I'm not. But if you're holding that type of token, guess what? Sorry to tell you, but chances are you're not going to make the amount of money that you think you're going to make because everyone has it. There's a reason that there's a big saying that the road less traveled is the road you should take. I know from my own experience, especially in crypto, that the road less traveled is full of more prosperity than the crowded road that everybody is trying to go down. That's why sometimes crypto can be a dark place, especially if you've done research and you like, I don't care what everybody's saying. This is the token. I'd much rather, and this is fact, I'd much rather lose my money going off something, a token that I researched, and because of what I feel in my gut and the research that I've brought back, and when I say research, I mean I've really looked at things. I'd rather lose my money in an asset like that than an asset that some YouTuber told me you need to buy now, sell here, buy this, sell here, or that I'm going to make every move that someone else makes. And that's what I feel happens in crypto a lot. But you have to get to a point that you sprout your own wings. And I'm not saying totally just fly away and just, hunker down and say it's just me against the world. This is my crypto bag. I'm not listening to nobody else. Nobody. I'm not saying do that. Because again, if you close yourself out from everything else, how are you going to keep up with the sentiment of the market and the sentiment maybe of your token? I know this for a fact. You have to block out the noise. You have to block out the noise and work on your solid conviction in crypto and all of the stuff that you hold. You have to do that. We have to get better at having conviction in our bags. And that's what I've done lately. Well, I've been doing it for a while now. I go through my bag because what happens is as you get closer and closer to altcoin season, your bag should get narrow and narrow. But during the bear market and leading up to that, a lot of us, we just hold a ton of tokens, a ton of them. But, you know, the shakeout, I call it the shakeout. The really good projects are going to shake out the rest, and they should in your wallet. They should. You should be able to look in your wallet and say, okay, I might have 20 tokens spread out in all these different areas. Which one of these can I do without and why? Why? Don't just kick it out and say, I want more of this one because this one is pumping over here and mine is going down. No, it's time to consolidate a little bit more. But more than that, do it because you have done that research and you would benefit more. Trust me on this. You will benefit so much more. So the message here is get comfortable with realizing it's just you at the end of the day when it comes to your portfolio and cryptocurrency. And you're going to reap the reward only as much as your conviction and what you decided to hold on to and continue to invest in. This is not a buy 100 tokens and just leave it at that and hope for the best. If you truly want that life-changing wealth, those riches, I don't see why you wouldn't, then it's going to take you being like a robot and continue to buy like on days like today when the market is down. That's how you're going to make it in crypto, and you're going to get everything you so desire by keeping out those whispers, keeping out those people who don't even have a dog in this fight. All right, guys, if this is your first time here, I want to thank you for joining this wonderful community. I love you guys, and we work on this here. Yeah, you can make money and all of that, but we work on this mental because at the end of the day, I just want everybody to grow happy as well as rich. Till next time, guys, it's your boy, Mr. Foresight. I'm out.